Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome to what we hope will be the first of a series of instructional videos called Hallmark How-Tos. These are going to be very simple, very basic videos that explain fundamental principles of public speaking to help you get started on your Toastmasters journey. Today we have how to write a speech in 5 minutes. Now, structure is very important in a speech. The more coherent your ideas are structured, the more effectively you'll be able to convey your message to the audience, and the better your speech will be understood. We're going to give you a very simple, out-of-the-box structure that you can use if you're not familiar with how to write a speech, and then you can take it away and start writing your own speeches. Before you get started, you will need a topic. Daniel, give me a topic.
Nutrition.
Nutrition, right, okay, I've got to write a speech on nutrition. First of all, a speech is composed of 3 parts. There's the beginning, the middle, and the end, and we are going to follow the fundamental principle of speech writing. Say what you're going to say it, and then say what you said. So let's start at the beginning. Opener. Doing a speech on nutrition. We're going to want a catchy opening device. A question is a really good way to start. Something really simple like, who in this room eats? That's a good opener, yeah. Who eats? This is immediately going to grab the audience's attention. They're going to think, well, I eat, of course. And this is going to be our start. Then segue straight away into the say what you're going to say. This is something that we all do, and I am going to tell you how to do it. This is the importance of nutrition. So this is going to be our opening. Now we move on to the body of the speech. This is going to be the main components. You're going to want to make 3 points, 1, 2, 3. This is an incredibly simple way of doing things. Your brain remembers groups of 3 better. Even at the highest level of public speaking, people still use the rule of 3. So point 1, nutrition, helps you live a long and happy life. That's going to be point 1, long, happy life. Point 2, it can save you money. The food that's good for you is cheap. And 3, improved physical health. It will allow you to be more active and participate more in exercise and kind of things like that. So now we've got our 3 points. We'll be expanding on these in our speech. I'm not going to go into too much depth here, but some general tips are try and keep each point about the same length. You don't want to load your speech too heavily on one specific point. And also, when you're going through the points that you're making, you want to try and reinforce the central message of your speech. When I talk about having a long and happy life, I'll say at the end, and this can be achieved through good nutrition. You're constantly reminding the audience the central idea of your speech. And then finally, 4, going to want a nice closing message. This is the conclusion of the speech. It's sad to see someone deliver a really strong, really effective speech, but not quite deliver at the end. You want to summarize the themes. This can be as simple as just listing the things that you said. Say, nutrition helps you live a long, happy life, it'll help you save money, and it'll help you be more fit and active. That's going to remind everyone in the room what's going on. And then you're going to want a catchy line. Similar to the opener, I'd highly recommend writing and memorizing this. You need a memorized opener at the start to jog your memory to get you into the speech, and you need a memorized ending line at the end, so like a lifeline, you can reach out and you can grab that line, and that's going to take you to a good end. And avoid the temptation to stare at your shoes and say, well, thanks for listening, everyone. So the good ending line, something like, and that is why nutrition is the key to a happy life. That's all there is to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I've now given you all the information you need to write a speech. Why not go out and do it? It only takes 5 minutes. Thank you for listening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. I have a question for you this evening. It might be quite tough. It might not apply to all of you, but I want an honest answer. Who in this room eats? Everyone. Incredible, amazing. Yes, of course, we all eat, don't we? And this is something I want to discuss with you this evening, what we eat. I want to talk to you about nutrition and how much it matters what kind of foods you eat, the kind of things that you put into your body. There are 3 reasons why this is very important. First of all, good nutrition promotes a long and healthy life, the kind of life that we'd all love to lead, I'm sure. we are looking at a world in which we may see the first generation which is going to have a shorter life expectancy than that of their parents. And this is due to diet. I don't need to quote studies, I don't need to quote facts and figures. We all know the dangers presented by overconsumption of things like refined sugar and saturated fat. There's a lot of processed food out there. And all of these things can contribute to a reduced lifespan. Cholesterol is the great killer of the world. It's something that will build up inside your arteries, slowly reduce your circulation, and it will get you if nothing else does. We are all on the clock when it comes to cholesterol. And you can reduce this by choosing to eat the right kind of foods. And it's not difficult. It's what your mum said. Eat your greens, son. Do some exercise. It really is that simple. Just eat plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables. Second reason why nutrition is very important. It's cheap. I mean, we're all having a bit of trouble with the money these days, you know, and what could be cheaper than buying fruits and vegetables? The very idea that it costs money to eat good food is utterly absurd. Don't believe me? Go to your local supermarket. You're strolling down that aisle, having a look. Oh, here's the onions, there's the cabbage. It's so much cheaper than everything else. And yeah, you would not believe the kind of savings that you can make by eating healthier. You'll feel better. All of these things will contribute to an increase in the size of your wallet. And if that's an incentive, I don't know what does. Yet another reason for good nutrition. Finally, promotes a healthy lifestyle. You're going to be fit and active. The more quality food that you're putting into your body, the more that's going to translate into energy, into improved physical results from exercise. If you're trying to improve your times jogging or trying to gain muscle mass, the better nutrition that you consume, the more returns you will get from this. So in a way, you're being lazy by eating healthy foods. You're getting more out of the work that you're putting in, which is fantastic. Again, my mother said it best, son, you are what you eat. This is something that we must all remember. We are what you eat. And I'm sure that we will all see an improved life from longer lifespan, from improved health and improved financial prospects by practicing good nutrition. Thank you very much.